What's up guys, Pop 101 here. Today I'm going to be teaching you the best and fastest way to beat Hector the Golem in Blade and Sorcery 1.0. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so if you guys are already at the Golem, you know he's very overpowered and very awesome. What I highly recommend you do first is you pick up this shield right here if you haven't already gotten one. Let me show you why. So if we go to this guy, hey pal, just give it a sec for him to wake up. For those of you that want to get through this without me giving anything away, all you need to do are destroy the crystals on his body and around the area, and then destroy the crystals on his body again. But for those of you that actually want help, first off we need to recognize his attack patterns. Very first, obviously his main attack, throwing that rock, throwing meteors, same exact thing. So he'll throw that at you. All you need to do, what I recommend, is getting the shield. You can block it like I just did, or dodge it. I highly recommend you dodge this laser beam, or you can use the shield and deflect it. It's actually very, very cool. You can deflect it, and you can even hit him with his own laser. And he goes to swipe attack. You can either dodge it or duck, or you can use the shield. It does help a bit with the projectiles. And then if he's using the laser beam at you, watch this. So you can deflect it back. You can actually reflect it basically anywhere you want. So you can use it to attack his crystals, or what I'd recommend is whichever weapon you have brought with you. You should get the crystals that are the easiest to get first. So something like this right there. Super easy. Let's make sure to dodge him so we don't get electrocuted. And then when his back is turned, try to move as quickly as you can. Don't be afraid to use your shield. It is your saving grace. But let's say, oh no, well, you've broken his crystals. But what if you can't actually reach his crystals? What can you do? Well, what I'd highly recommend is you go up this, climb up the ladder right here, and then I'll show you guys exactly what you need to get. Alright, now that we're up here, all you need to do is get this bow and arrow that's literally just left right here. And be wary, because he can still throw his stuff up here. So, grab his arrows, can stick it in, and you can actually put it in this fire right here. And it's not actually a fire though. The funny thing is that it's electricity. And the cool part about electricity is the more you play Blade and Sorcery, the more skills you unlock. The skill you unlock with this is auto-targeting. So what I highly recommend is you obviously get a bow and arrow, just because it makes it a heck of a lot easier, because you can reach the higher spots, or you can get the auto-targeting electric arrow. And if for whatever reason you guys lose the quiver that's over here, what I'd recommend is you follow me, come over here, and you can actually get to this other one. Just be careful. You will most definitely miss these jumps. They are actually very hard. And then from here, you can easily just grab this other one. All you need to do is pull back, aim, and it's as simple as that. Although he is pretty fast, so it might take a little bit of getting used to. Or, as you guys just saw, I shattered his crystal. It does take a little bit of practice, but you see his windmill attack? Just stay far away. He is pretty slow. He's obviously gigantic, so obviously just make sure to dodge. And now for this next part, it does get a little bit tricky. So what I'd highly recommend is you take off whatever is on your upper right or upper left shoulder, and you stick a single-handed weapon there, or two-handed if you don't have anything else. Now what we're going to be doing is actually climbing this guy right here. Now you can see all over his body there's points to climb, and when you grab him, your camera actually rotates with it properly, which I think is super cool, even when you're just grabbing him. So what I'd recommend is obviously grabbing these handles, but you can grab his body as well and climb on it like you're climbing on a mountain, or like you're climbing in general. So you can just keep climbing, and then with whatever arm you main with, so in my case I'm a righty, so I'll aim with my right. Let me just get back up on him real quick. And one cool thing to note is when you are grabbing onto him, regardless of whether it's like this or grabbing a handle, you actually have a set amount of time that you can climb for. So I believe it's 2 seconds without him attacking you, and then when you're on his back like that, reach over, grab with your main hand, and attack with your single-handed weapon. It makes it so much easier. While I was talking, you guys should have just climbed up and attacked the other one. Just make sure to stay back, because he will lightning whip you, and it gets pretty dangerous. Now let's climb up. We can grab this one right here, shatter that. Make sure to stay back and dodge. I believe I've broken all of them on him. You know what that means. The crystals around this dungeon, or around this arena, are now open. So before there were shields protecting some of them. Oh wow, I didn't realize I could reflect it with normal weapons too. That's actually pretty awesome. So, one at a time, these crystals will open up. Like you see the shield there, we have this right here. What I'd recommend, if you can't reach it, get a bow and arrow. But you can always just climb up to it real quick. It's not tough at all. And from here, literally just jump up, grab whatever holds you want. It takes 2 hits, it gets shattered, and then 1 crystal on his body gets opened up. And that is your moment of opportunity, because you can attack him when he gets down. He gets stunned temporarily. Alright, let's go to this one right here. And let's run real fast, make sure he doesn't kill us. Okay, that is 2. Okay, let's get back to him. Boom. I believe he has 1 more crystal on his body. So, let's go find it. There's usually one hiding right over here, and this is the annoying one to get. So for me, I'm actually just going to use fire to reach it. Alright, we destroyed his last crystal. That means we can run over to him. And let's climb. Alright. Boom. That is his last crystal. Alright, when you have destroyed his last crystal, take a step back, because he falls to his knees and he is ready to be beaten. So get whatever weapon you want, bonk him on the noggin, right in the mouth right there, and you take this crystal, and you have now successfully beaten the Golem Hector in Blade and Sorcery. One thing that I'd highly recommend is you check out this next video that I have linked in the description, so that you guys can learn what to do with this, so that you can unlock all of the spells, and you can even, if I go to the skills, you can unlock every single one of these 78 different skills, including exploding your fireballs, using black hole, something like that. Using all of your merges, like your lightning Kamehameha flame beam that even he was using against us. Learn how to use everything. It is pretty awesome. But that's it. So if you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton. Thanks for watching.